Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of True Rain. Today, we're doing something a little bit different. Also, Happy New Year. And in honor of this new year, that's why we're switching up the themes here at True Rain, where I'm going to have a couple of episodes where it's just more of a vlog styled format, I guess. But this one is not vlog style. This is actually a lot of context and a little bit of podcasting. I hope you enjoy this new format that I'm using. And if you don't, or if you want me to try other things, let me know. I hope you all had a really amazing new year and that you started it off full of blessings and spent a lot of time with your loved ones and your family members. And you brought in this new year on a very good and positive note. Today, I think today's video is actually mainly only for the girls because we are talking about tips and habits that we should be implementing in our 2026 year to maximize our glow and growth. I just got home and I thought if I do not film this right now, it's going to be weeks before I actually get the time to do it again. So don't mind my attire. It's actually quite flattering, to be honest. I was super late this morning, so when I got back home, I immediately made my bed, set up this camera, and here I am doing this little video. So should be grateful. I'm putting in lots of effort for 2026. We coming with fire. That's, I don't like the way I sounded when I said that. It was not very girly, elegant of me. Right. So we are talking tips and habits, and I've written them all down. I've got 15 of them for you, and we're going to talk about them. I'm going to let you know how you can implement them and how I've done it and how you should continue to do it. So let's get into them immediately. Number 1, prioritize your maintenance. Life picks up pace, okay? You get busy, you get distracted, certain situations happen. Life picks up pace and aggression. But just because life is doing that doesn't mean you should let go of yourself. So I hate that I bumped that. I hate that I touched that because it probably had like a little pop or like a thing in my audio. Come on, Molly. Come on, Molly, let's be more professional. We should not be letting go of ourselves just because life is kicking us and putting us down. Curveballs exist. They exist and they're going to happen this year. And the best thing you can do is embrace them, learn from them, and strive to be better after they pass. So don't let go of yourself. Keep doing your self care, keep prioritizing your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health as well. Don't let go of yourself. That is my one tip that I want to keep for myself and that I want all of you ladies to also keep in mind as you progress through the year. My second half, my that was not English. My second hack is do the little things, right? So most of these are a bit of physical upkeep, but I do have a few tips which are a little bit away from that. They branch. But this one, and actually the ones following as well, are all physical things that you can do to feel better and look better and feel your best for the year. Do little things, okay? And what I mean by that is do things that you love to do, the little things. Every month, if you want, get your manicure, do your manicure. I do my own manicures personally because I do not have time to go to the salon to sit down and get my nails done and pay big bucks for that. So I just do my own nails. And I'm going to try and do my nails every single month during certain periods of time. during certain womanly periods of time, okay? And that's just because of prayer reasons, but that is something that I want to try and that I've already implemented. I have got the most cutest baby pink nails on, like, and it's just nail polish, ladies. You don't need to be doing expensive things, gel, acrylics, bayab. All of those things are just, they're just extra costs. But even just doing it with nail polish, basic ass nail polish, $2 nail polish, dollar nail polish, and you can get the most elegant, most beautiful, set. And on my toes, I've got my white toes because I love white toes. Somebody, yeah, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Just know we love white toes. And also other things that you can do. It's the little things that matter, that feed and deliver into your soul and into your body. So do your lashes, ladies. If you want, do your lashes. These are small little things that actually heavily impact the way you look and the way you feel. Lashes make you feel like you don't need makeup, ladies. If you're a lash girl, you understand what I mean. And if you're a nail girl, you also understand what I mean. These little things impact heavily on our confidence. And that's why we want to have confidence 24/7 throughout the year. So do the things, little things that make you feel your best and confident. Use this as a third point, but it can be categorized with the second one. But it's start doing your hair. Ladies, start doing your hair once a week. Okay, if you're one of the ladies or the girls that wash your hair, you have hair wash days, then I'm not sure how you would do that. Maybe just do your hair every single time you do those hair wash days. But I know at least once a week, the ladies that, they 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 follow the schedule of washing their hair like once or twice a week. On those days, do your hair. Do a blowout, maintenance, deep oiling, deep treatments, deep cleanses your hair. Your hair ties together your entire figure, your entire personality. Trust me, it changes the way you look. So, do your hair, okay? So I wash my hair. I wash my hair every single day because I grew up that way and it's just something that I've implemented in my life and I really do value my hair a lot and I try to take as much care as I can for it. So, once a week on a Sunday or a Monday or honestly just whenever I feel like it, when I do my deep oiling, my hair oiling routine, that same day I do a very thorough cleanse and wash and I use apple cider vinegar to clear the dirt and debris in my scalp and it's just a whole process. But once I'm done on that day, I will actually sit down and apply heat to my hair. I know that's not something that people look down on adding heat to your hair, but on some days, you do need that. You do need that heat. And as long as you're using a heat protectant, you should not be in any danger. Your hair should not be falling out, fraying, dying, and heat damage should not exist as long as you use a heat protector. This is actually the one that I use. This is the L'Oreal Elvive Dream Long Straight 72 Hour. This is an oil replacement. You can get different scents of this, but I love the shampoo and conditioner of this Dream Length. So this is the one I use. And it is enriched with Thermoprotect. So this is the hair protectant that I basically use on my hair before I do and apply any heat on my hair. So I'll do a little blowout situation. I'll put in my little curlers, make the tips look super sexy and curvy and long and luscious. And you know what? It builds confidence. It builds confidence because you feel good and you're doing it for yourself, not to impress anybody, but just so that you can look in the mirror and feel amazing. Vanity is beautiful, ladies. Especially as a lady, you should be very vain. Love yourself before you love any man, including your fathers. Fourth tip that I have is actually tying a little bit to discipline. So I know a lot of people talk about facial massages, but I actually think of it in a different way. So I use this. This is can you hear that? It's like a solid metal gua sha. Now, with this, you actually don't see results until maybe 1 or 2 months, years. I was about to say years. 1 or 2 months of consistent use. That term consistent, it builds discipline. Not only are you improving the way you look, but you're also building that habit and discipline. Do you get what I mean? So get into facial massages. Massage your skincare into your face every single night. Use one of those, whatever those derma rollers. Use an ice cube. An ice cube is the most cost saving way to tone up your face and detox your body and your face. Because when you open your lymph nodes, for example, before you start your facial massages, just rub right below and behind your ears a little bit and your collarbone, because these are lymph nodes. And when you open that and then you do your facial massages, you are draining all the toxic wastes and the fluid buildup that is in your face that causes that puffiness. So do that. Do your facial massages. Do it with your knuckles. You can even use your knuckles to give yourself a facial massage. And you know what? I'm quite a hypocrite because I don't do it. I don't do it, and I'm going to start. But that's why I added it into this, because these are similar to New Year's resolutions, but these are habits and tips that I want to implement and that I think would be very useful. And they're small, they're not big changes to your life. They're very small, they're very flexible. And when you implement them and you keep them consistently throughout the year, you're going to see great results. I'm actually a vlogger now. This is literally a vlog style video. It's not even a podcast anymore. What is True Rain? True Rain is actually just my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing so and so. It's not even a podcast anymore. But that's just because I brought it to YouTube. And the second I brought True Rain to YouTube, it was more of like like a vlog. Number 5, my fifth tip. Tap. My fifth tip. Less is more. Now this has to do with makeup. And I know this might be a controversial topic because women love makeup. Makeup is beautiful, okay? And ladies do it so well and they look so damn sexy. I just want to bite you. Like, you look so kissable and beautiful. Fine. But on a daily basis, I would say, I don't know how to even say it, to be honest. I have lost all literature. I think I need to step away from the microphone for a second because I've just lost all ability to speak. Maybe I'm shy. Am I camera shy? Do you think I'm camera shy? Am I camera shy? I don't think I'm camera shy. Why? You know, sports bras are the worst. Just free the titties. Okay. Just free the titties. Okay. All right. Going back to topic number 5. Less is more. Okay. Think of it like this. If you perfect your skincare, is there really a need for you to wear that much makeup? If you fix your skin, less is more. Lashes, lip liner, and gloss, and maybe blush, those are the basic. And those make you look even more beautiful. Why? Because you're enhancing the features that you already have, you're not changing them. So rather, work on your skin, fix your skin, eat healthy, skincare, whatever you want to do, and fix your skin. That way, you can also feel more confident in wearing less makeup out in public. Less is more. I love the combination. I'm not a clean girl. I'm 100,000 million percent not a clean girl. Um, I could never be one, but I do love the way that their mind works with I do love how their mind works when it comes to fixing internally. And honestly, I don't think that's what they do. I'm just making that up. But in the sense that they always have this clear skin and they have very minimal makeup. Now, I'm not saying go clean, girl, because I could never, and I'm not going to encourage people to do things if they're not comfortable with doing it. And if that's not them, then don't do it. But work on your skin. That way, less is more. You'll actually look even more attractive with just lashes, lip liner, and gloss. Trust, because it is enhancing your natural beauty, which is actually what makeup is supposed to do. And then through, the years, we've now discovered how creative, and it's a form of art now. But on a daily basis and throughout the year, prioritize fixing your face, That way you can feel more confident and wear less makeup. I feel as if when you constantly rely on makeup, you lose the confidence that you have to walk bare in the world. Because every single day you're plastering, plastering, plastering. And this is just my personal opinion. It's not something that everybody has to agree with. But that's my fifth tip. Less is more when it comes to makeup. Lashes, lips, and skin. That's the codex. Fix all of those, get those together, and you will look 1000% more attractive. Trust. And you will become magnetic, not to men, but to women, actually. Women will look at you and be like, damn. I know, because when I look at a woman like that, good skin, lashes, lips, I almost want to turn gay. Okay, my sixth tip: slow down your self care, spread it out. Okay, this is actually something that I kind of struggle with because, like I said in the first tip, life does catch up to you. But I recently saw this thing on TikTok and I tried to implement this already in November, but I lost the routine. But I saw it recently and it just reminded me that that's something that I do want to do. Okay. Spread your self care. Okay. That maintenance that we spoke about, spread it out. I know everyone has these everything shower days or these pamper nights, and that's beautiful. Those are beautiful. But for me personally, I feel like I rush through them and I'm not enjoying the process entirely. So instead of doing that, how about have days for specific things that you are doing? That way, you can enjoy the process, really focus on it, and actually be putting in energy into yourself. Okay, so what I mean exactly, I'm going to give you an example. Monday, do your shaving, your waxing, your hair removal uh, routine on a Monday, on your Monday showers. Okay, don't do anything else. You, of course, have your normal shower, but I'm saying add on shaving as your additive and a form of self care and maintenance. Then Tuesday, focus on your hair. Do everything for your hair oiling, your treatments, your blowout. Do it all on a Tuesday. Then Wednesday, maybe you can do some other form of self care. For example, you could do your nails or your toes or go to the salon, get them done. Then Thursday, you could get a massage. Then maybe Friday, you could take yourself out on a little date. Okay, these are all forms of self care and maintenance. And usually I would cramp those into a Sunday. I would clean my room, clean my environment, then I'd clean my car, then I'd clean my body, then I'd have this whole routine. And by the time I'm done, I'm completely exhausted. And I feel as if I just rushed through the process just so that I could start my week perfectly. Like it's that perfectionism. But if you spread it out, you're enjoying it, you're actually creating purpose in every single shower and every single thing that you're doing because you're focusing on one thing every single day. Then maybe Saturdays you could do a environmental refresh to your room, change your sheets because you should be changing your sheets every single week. Once a week, change sheets. If you want to do more, do more. But once a week is the minimum. Take your car for a car wash, do all of these things, but spread them out in a week, okay? Because, like I said before, if I cramp it all in one day, this is hard to implement. It genuinely is because why it's difficult and why I found it difficult is because I feel as if my week feels better if I do it all on a Sunday so that I start the week fresh. But the entire process is rushed. I'm rushing through it. I'm trying to get things done, do things. And sometimes life interferes. Maybe you've got to go see a sick relative randomly on a Sunday and you're feeling yucky and disgusting. But if you spread out parts of your routine throughout the week, you won't feel as disgusting when certain uncertain circumstances happen throughout your day because you know, oh, I have to go to this event really quickly, but I need to shave and I need to do this and I need to do that. But yesterday I had my shaving day. So I'm perfectly good to go. Yeah, I don't think that information, you know what, that example was complete bogus. If you understand, you understand. If you don't, that's an issue in your cerebral brain. It's not an issue on my part. Seventh, My seventh tip: romanticize bedtime. Romanticize bedtime. I've just forgot that I had a microphone and I was pretending I'm a vlogger and I was okay. Romanticize bedtime. Now, something about bedtime just gets me excited. I love bedtime. I love my bedtimes because I tone down. You are shutting your body down. So naturally, I'm going to say this naturally. I haven't done my research about it, but I'm going to assume that naturally, when the sun sets, your body is setting too. When the sun rises, your body is waking up as well. Logically, that makes sense, right? So when the sun rises, your body mentally is preparing itself for slumber. It's like a form of meditation. How about I use that word? Okay. Take your evening time shower, have your beautiful dinner, do your skincare, feel luscious, do your prayers, then get into bed, have a nice warm drink, a tea or a coffee, not a coffee because then you won't sleep. So mostly a tea, preferably one without milk because without milk, when you drink tea at night without milk, it actually does help you sleep faster. Whereas with milk, it kind of opens up your enzymes because they're having to break down lactose that is found in milk. So it's like you're restarting your digestive system. So try to drink teas without milk at night. And then get into bed, cozy, have your cat with you or your puppy or your dog. Have a glass of cold water. Cold water is bad. Have a cup of warm water. Have your book next to you, your show, your eye mask, your bonnet on, your lips with a fat, thick layer of Vaseline or lip mask, and you are romanticizing your bedtime. And you will have such an amazing sleep, okay? Trust me, you will have beautiful sleep. And you know what, women, ladies, we need lots of sleep. We love sleep. Naturally, we love sleep. We want to sleep 24/7. When you prioritize it, you're going to have a beautiful, restful sleep. When you go to bed with these thoughts or the stress on your brain, you're not going to get a very good sleep. Okay, and you're going to wake up even more tired. So when you slow down your body with the sun, as in at 5 p.m., 6 p.m., whenever the sun sets, you've got so much time to get that negativity, toxicity out of your brain and get yourself prepped for a lovely, restful night's sleep. Romanticize your sleep, romanticize your bed. I'm losing patience with myself. Romanticize your bedtime. Oh, I wrote down jazz. Like music, just put on like some jazzy music as you're toning down, putting your lotion all over your body and your oils and smelling good. Jazz. Love a jazz. Love a jazz. My eighth tip. Okay. Dress like every day is an audition. Dressing with purpose and intention every single day is going to build subtle confidence. You're actually going to earn respect from people, and also you're going to become a little bit more interesting and alluring to the gays. Not for men, not for men, we love women. We're gay over here. We love the ladies. Meow. My eighth tip. Let's move on to the ninth. Spend 5 minutes in the morning. Actually, I prefer to do it at night. Spend 5 to 10 minutes talking to God every night. Basically, summarizing your day. I don't know if this is a bad thing, but sometimes I speak to God as if He's my friend. Sometimes I just have that, I need that closeness and that no filter. And I need to talk to God that way because He knows me the best. In fact, He knows exactly what I'm about to say, and yet He listens anyways. So that is going to change your life. Spending a couple of minutes just chatting to Him. After you're done all of your prayers for the day, you've done your, in Islam, the 5 prayers or the extra prayers that you want to do. In Christianity, you're once again prayers. It's all the same. Prayer, prayer, prayer. Once you've done all of that, before you go to bed, chat to Him for a little bit. Talk to Him about your worries, your days, your worries, people that you hate, people that you want to murder and kill. But because God exists and He said, do not kill, I don't kill. Tell Him these things. honestly, this could be seen as disrespectful, but I just like to talk to God at night before bed. I go to sleep with a clear conscience and then I wake up feeling even more refreshed. So it's just a little tip, a little hack that we can do. Let's prioritize God and ourselves this year. No man, no man, no whore, no rubbish. We don't do rubbish in 2026. We throw rubbish in the trash can. We do not pollute the earth. The 10th one, read one fiction and one nonfiction uh, in at the same time. Okay, so if you read a book, a fictional book in 1 month, on that in that same month, also read a nonfiction book. So this is gonna be a big shocker. This is my nonfiction book. This is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. This is a buyer. I can't even see that. It's in calligraphy and I can't even read that. But this is The Secret. This is the law of attraction. And I'm loving it so far. We want to be magnetic, ladies. We want to be magnetic. We want to be attracting all that iron. And then my fictional book. Now, I have been reading this Onyx book, Onyx Storm, for I think almost 5 months now. I came back from Dubai in July, and I've been reading her since July. Life picks up pace, but I'm going to finish her. I'm going to finish her in January so that I can start the rest of the books because I've got so many books. 11, reduce baggage. What I mean by baggage, social media, reduce distractions, social media, that is all baggage, stuff that you're holding onto you. So deactivate your Instagram, maybe cleanse your Instagram, remove people that you don't know as followers. That type of thing mentally tricks your brain into knowing that you have people around you that are of value. Keep people of value in you. Like in you, oh my God, near you, near you. Something that I love to do, I love the block button. I love the block and remove as follower button. I love it. I love it. It's my best friend. I also love the deactivate button. I do it with all my accounts. TikTok as well. I even do it with TikTok. Can you believe that? I do it with TikTok. Your drafts don't delete, babes. Your drafts, they don't go anywhere. So even deactivate the TikTok. Sometimes TikTok gets harmful. Deactivate her when you're feeling overstimulated. Reduce the baggage. Learn to be comfortable to go out alone. A lot of people say that they don't like to go out to a restaurant alone, or they feel weird, or it's like cringy that they go grocery shopping alone. Do it more often. If you get out of your comfort zone, you're gonna love doing it so much. You're gonna hate when people want to come with you. You're gonna hate wanting to go to a restaurant with somebody. I know because I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. I'm like, I don't want to go with you. I want to go myself. I don't really want to go with you. But they also gotta eat. They also gotta eat. I don't really go to restaurants with people. I only go with my brother. I don't. So, but learn to be comfortable going out alone in public. Do the groceries alone. Maybe tell your mom or your dad, "Mommy, Daddy, I'm gonna go and do the grocery shopping for this week. Just give me your list, and I'm gonna go and do it." And then you do it. And dress like a baddie doing it. Okay, I used to go to the grocery store. My family thinks I was really weird for this, but I used to go to the grocery store in 6-inch heels, booties, 6-inch booties. And I used to push the cart in 6-inch booties. I used to push the cart with 6-inch booties. And you walk with the sway of the hips, and it's beautiful, trust me. It just try it. You have to do it. You have to implement it to understand how addictive and beautiful it actually is. And do it this year. Do it, do it, do it. Step out of your comfort zone. Stop being so comfortable. Comfort is a killer. 13th tip is do at least one new hobby, either every 3 months or if you want to, every month. Try new things. Okay. If you don't read, try reading. If you want, try golf. Golf is a hobby. Try go golfing. My uncle, he's a really good golfer. And one day he taught me how to golf. Right? And then you gotta, woo! Couldn't do it. So, I mean, you can try. Doesn't mean you don't have to be good at a hobby. You just have to try it. Eventually, you'll fall in love with how ridiculous you actually do a hobby, and then that becomes a hobby, right? Go horse riding. Go I can't speak today. Go karting. Okay, start painting, start watching documentaries. These are all hobbies and things that make people interesting. And the more hobbies you have, when you meet someone and you're explaining yourself, things that you like, things that you enjoy, you become captivating. You captivate people. Get hobbies, get a large list of hobbies. By the end of 2026, we want a list of hobbies. Every single lady, and even men need to do that. You need hobbies, please, because some of you are boring. Really, really boring. The 14th one, we're now getting to the end. The 14th one is actually a really important one. And I didn't know how to actually write it down. Write and do, but don't say. That's the slogan. Write and do, but don't say. Write your ambition, write your goals, write them all down on a piece of paper or a sticky note or something, but verbally don't say them. When you write them, you're more likely to do them than when you say them. I think it's a mental manipulation tactic that we do. Whenever we say something that we want to do, it's as if our mind loses interest in it. We lose motivation. So instead of saying it, write it and do it. Don't say it to anybody. Don't tell someone, oh, if you want to start a clothing brand, write, I want to start a clothing brand. Verbally, never say it. Don't say it to yourself in the mirror. Don't say it to anybody else. Write it, look at it, read it in your mind mentally, and you're going to do it. That's something that I'm going to try, and we're going to see if it works. If it doesn't work, then you know what? I'm just a big fat hoax, aren't I? A big fat liar. But I have confidence that it is something that would work and that I think could implement us. If you think about it logically, it makes sense. Because evil eye is also a big thing. And when you verbally speak things into existence, you are also putting that evil eye into the world and against your dreams and your ambitions. Write your dreams, write your ambitions, write your goals. Don't say them. Throw away the key. Zip. Tell God. I mean, I guess you can tell God. Of course, God gave you the idea that these are the goals that you want in your life. Tell God. Pray about it. They will come into existence. You do not have to be verbal about them. That's the 14th tip. And the 15th tip. I give up. I actually give up. I am waving a red flag. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not meant to be a podcaster. I'm not meant to be a vlogger. I'm not meant to be anything. I'm meant to be in there, in bed. The 15th habit/tip. Start to slow down your life. Give yourself grace and go at your own pace. You know that saying? Slow and steady wins the race. Controlling the speed of situations means that you are controlling your life. I'm a philosopher. I'm the whole package. I'm just a whole package. Slow down your life, ladies and gentlemen, please. Don't rush. If all your friends are doing situations and they're moving quick, they're likely to hit a pothole. But when you are walking or going slow with your own life, you can swerve around the potholes. I love metaphors. You know, since I learned about metaphors and similes and sarcasm in English class, they are my personality. Slow down your life, ladies and gentlemen. You are going to have more fruit in your life, more blessings when you slow down and stop rushing. In all aspects of life, not just maintenance, not just self care, not just decision making, everything requires thought and everything requires a slow pace. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Those are my 15 tips and habits that we should be implementing in 2025 to make it a glow and grow year. All about us, okay? So try them. Let me know if you like them and we'll chat about them. We can chat about them more in detail. I hope you enjoyed this format and style of video. I know this one is a little bit of a longer video. I am not too happy about that. Maybe I should have shut my gob and just gotten to the point and stopped messing around. But if you have the concentration span to watch for 45 minutes, then you do. And if you don't, That's not my problem, baby. TikTok has ruined all of us. It's ruined all of our concentration spans. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Give me your feedback, and I hope you have a really lovely day and a really lovely week. And I shall see you in the next episode. Bye bye.